tomorrow? Afraid? That's the girl. Now let's go have a look at Mrs. Warren. Oh, good evening, nurse.
Good evening, doctor.
And how's the patient?
Difficult as usual. I don't know why I'm kept on here when I spend most of my time out of the room.
Oh, would you wait out here? I may need you. Helen?
This is really not proper professional etiquette. Taking the servant girl in to attend to the patient while the trained nurse is left twiddling her thumbs outside the door. Yes, doctor. How are you, Dr. Perry?
I'm fine. How's my favorite patient doing today?
Did you know my husband?
I'm afraid not, Mrs. Warren.
Oh, of course not. He died years before you came here. You're a little like him, you know.
What'd you say?
Firm step, strong hand, good eye.
Thank you. I knew you were very fond of him.
He told me I wasn't as beautiful as his first wife, but I was a much better shot. The only beauty he had any respect for was strength. A girl was murdered in this house a long time ago. Did you know that?
Shh, Mrs. Warren, don't talk for a moment.
It was murder. I saw it upstairs from the window. It was nearly dark, and I thought it was only a tree in the garden.
Calm down, Mrs. Warren.
It was nearly dark, and I thought it was only a tree in the garden. It stood so still and waited. Then, the simple-minded creature approached the house. The tree moved.
Calm down, Mrs.
And threw
Warren.
her into the well. I was too late. I couldn't find a robe. Helen, what's that girl?
Now, Mrs. Warren, you must try and get your rest, huh?
Take her to Boston tonight, Dr. Perry. Take her away.
Let me get her, Helen.
Take her away.
Pretty slowly. Did you get it? Can't you find it? War has less vodka. Excuse me, nurse, when you come in here quickly. Helen can't seem to find the ether.
But she and that morning did only a few hours ago.
Is that true, Helen?
Where did you put it? It's gone now. You and Madam Professor are the only ones who've been in this room. Unless Mrs. You took that ether, nurse Borkle.
Yeah.
No such thing. I haven't been in this room since lunch. You should know that well enough. You're always busy ordering yams.
Perhaps Madam Warren may know about it. Will you ask her to step down here quickly?
Of course, Doctor. Madam Warren! Mrs. Barker? We can't find either. What's wrong? Has my stepmother had another attack? Yes, the doctor's with her now. I just can't understand it. It wasn't over 2 hours ago that we used it. I remember distinctly. Helen put it on the dressing table.
And unfortunately, I have none with me.
Well, I can send Mrs. Oates to the village for some.
She won't find any there. I tried to get some there this morning.
Oh, she'll have to go over to Morristown, I suppose.
Well, that'll take several hours. I suggest some sort of stimulant handy in the meantime.
I'll go speak to Mrs. Oates about going. And I'll get you some brandy, Doctor.
Thank you. Helen.
Would you take us into Dr. Perry, Helen? And tell him I'd like to see him before he leaves. I'll be in my room. Mrs. Oates will be ready to go very shortly.
She's asleep now, but if she wakes, give her a small amount of
She
bread.
doesn't want to be in the room, you know.
I don't think she'll wake for a while. She's exhausted. Yes, Helen. Madam Warren would like to see you before you leave. Let's go outside, Helen. I want to talk to you. We'll be out there if you need us. Sit down, Helen. Now, I've been thinking things over very, very carefully. And I've decided that you should come with me tonight. You can stay at my mother's place until we're ready to leave in the morning, all right? Now, I have quite a few calls to make, and I'll go ahead and make them now. You pack while I'm gone, and then I'll come back for you. And I want you to tell the Warrens that you are not coming back here when you return from Boston. It's just not safe for you here, Helen. Mrs. Warren's mind is growing steadily worse, and I'm afraid that she may become violent towards you. She seems obsessed by the idea that you get out of this house. And besides, well, things will be better for you when you're able to talk. You won't want to go on doing this sort of work now, will you? You mean what if he can't cure you? He will, Helen. Believe me, he will.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I'd asked Helen to tell you I wanted to see you before you left.
I was coming up in a few moments.
You might see if you can help Mrs. Oates to get ready, Helen. I thought she'd be on her way by this time.
I'll speak to Madam Warren about you leaving with me tonight, all right? You pack, won't you?
Doctor?
Yes?
What's this about Helen leaving tonight?
I'm sorry not to have consulted you earlier, Madam Warren.
I haven't the faintest idea what you're talking about, Doctor. Why is she leaving and where is she going?
I'm sorry. I was assuming you knew about it.
Well, I don't.
Well, after a good deal of observation, I believe that Helen's condition is due to shock. I am also inclined to believe that a new mental therapy can restore her voice. I have made arrangements with the doctor in Boston to examine her and confirm what I believe.
I think you're taking on a tremendous responsibility. You're building up her hopes, making her believe that her trip to Boston will perform some kind of messianic miracle.
Frankly, Madam Professor, I think that is her decision.
And I believe that you are doing something cruel and foolish. She seems adjusted to her affliction. You should let it go at that.
I'll be back for Helen later.
I'd like to ask you another question, Doctor. Did it ever occur to you that Helen needs this job, that she has no other means of support, and that there are very few people who would employ her?
All those things did occur to me.
I see. You're a sentimentalist, Doctor. And are your humanitarian instincts restricted only to people with serious afflictions?
Madam Warren, I will not stand for...
I understand you're leaving us tonight, Helen. Frankly, I'm a little disappointed, given our generous attitude towards you.
Don't concern yourself about Madam Warren, Helen, all right?